Boom, 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 do, do, do. Hey, social media family. Being of any subscribers as well as any visitors to that being of my own social media channel. How you all doing? Hopefully everyone is okay. Being of any subscribers is mine, as well as any visitors to that being of my own. As I was saying, more words or less. I'm at the Chicago Public Library at the moment. They're about to close within up under a half an hour, I would say. For where I'm at. And so I have to just, discuss whatever comes to mind, you know, that is regarding making reference to that being of my own, you know, personal survival plans or existence or whatever you want to call it. What time I still have allowed to me for where I'm at now. As I was saying, in more words or less, we're at a public facility as we have it, being of a Chicago Public Library, as you all see. And whereas they had just informed many different patrons that the Chicago Branch Library will be closing in about something like half an hour's time, give or take some minutes. Well, literally, actually, up under a half an hour. So I have to do this right quick because I'm going to have to close up like something like, I say 5-2, you know, or actually 10-2. Give me time, at least 5 minutes to put my things away, my personal effects, belongings, and possessions, and then 5 more minutes to pull up from camp. So let me see now. So that would mean it's about going on 4:40 now. So I'm going to try to do a 10-minute broadcast, 1/3 of the average literal actual broadcast, a half an hour being in which I would usually, go about taking care of necessary business in hand of a line of thought, compared to how other times I may broadcast longer, and then there are other times I may broadcast shorter than the, average half an hour. So how you all doing? I guess I feel okay. You know, since the last time I was on, I am recording as in broadcasting from my other PC personal computer after I had gotten it repaired at the local Vicente area neighborhood community computer shop for that kind of place of business, whereas I had to pay the recommended, you know, fee of monetary finances come from my own pocket, and they did a job. Well, minister, I thought maybe it was for some such other reasons or purposes. Well, I mean, say that this one particular PC of my personal computer was acting up, acting out, or misbehaving, until I had found out because I had scheduled an appointment date for one of the cyber navigators of a library computer technician to, you know, possibly investigate or research some such matters as to why my own personal computer was misbehaving, only to find out that it wasn't something so minor as I had thought. It was a major problem with it being of some such of my own personal that belonging possessions of that nature. Whereas I had taken the liberty to give serious thought to, taking it to a computer repair shop, being of which I had done, because there was something more serious, much more seriously wrong with my PC personal computer. There was something much more serious, much more of a serious matter, a much more serious problem with it, is what I'm saying, regardless of any interruptions. And where they had to repair the camera mode, you know, that's what was the problem. Anyway, let me see how many more minutes do I have now. Oh, it's okay. I got about 8 more minutes, and then I'm going to close the broadcast. Like I said, I'm pressing for time, being as it is. You know, some of the papers in the library, as you see. One of them I know from what you call one of these free eating spots. It was soup kitchen, moonlight. That's a full pantry. The guy in the green. Hopefully, it's not one of my stalkers. And we're getting back to some of such other. So I guess everything's been going okay with me lately, so to speak. I mean, I've been trying to have a what you call a reawakening moment. I don't know what they call it. I think it's called epiphany, something like that. as God is trying to tell me something, that when you have lemons, make lemonade, regardless of where I'm chilling at now, in the worst neighborhood, be able to pay annual monthly rent there, be chilling with, you know, relatives or friends of my family, whatever the case may be. So I'm saying, as a matter, figure speech for the sake of argument, then some. And I was feeling kind of up under what I feel a little better now, hopefully. Otherwise, I may have to pay another visit to a local vicinity area neighborhood community hospital or medical facility, regardless of whether it's private as well as public, regardless of whether it's public or private or whatever I said. And then you could possibly have to do follow up at a local vicinity area neighborhood community medical clinic, which is affiliated, associated with, and representing that the same of the said facility in question and of the former previous requirements. How many more minutes do I have now? I think I have about 4 more minutes. I'm gonna close shopping. 4 more minutes from now. Yeah. And what else do I want to discuss within this brief time frame period before I have to close out? Then you know, um, we still have yet to you know, get some kind of hustle going. That's legit as in legal to supplement my own annual income. Something more like that would pay in cash, where it won't leave a paper trail. Until I can possibly go back to work, not to mention go back to school, and in the process of trying to better myself. You know, this library is about to close, and not to mention try to acquire, you know, a girlfriend, be she a piece of woman or not. What a piece of woman as in piece of delivery service employee? No, a piece of woman like some woman of a born and raised female person representing opposite sex or whatever race, whatever walk of life, fashion or society, lifestyle preference, being of which is closer to normal, being of whom I could either do with or do without, unless she can be upgraded than to be downgraded, as an upgraded to possible and potential. Right now, unless she can be upgraded to possible and potential fiance status as in future wife. And then I have yet to, acquire, the likes of, because I'm still searching for a church home, more real or true brothers and sisters in Christ or whatever races, walks of life being which are close to normal, you know, males and females, or both two sexual genders and whatever religious denomination, compared to how most churchgoers or whatever religious denominations in question, compared to how the majority of most churchgoers or whatever religious denomination in question, including the prosperity preacher, Taliban among them. But I meant to say, regardless of how I may be butchering the English language of Mexican dialect, are nothing more than a bunch of closet devil worshippers. What time? How much time do I have now? Okay, I got 2 minutes. Then let me close on this last note of interest by saying, if you haven't gotten Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, I would hope that you would think to do so now while the blood is still running warm in your veins, by recognizing and realizing what He Himself had done and did upon the cross of Calvary, on the hill of Golgotha, suffering at the hands of some such Roman soldiers upon the waters of their religious, political, militaristic, and whatever other superiors or whatever kind, sorts, of types, but then nevertheless, he went to that cross of Calvary, become the perfect sacrifice, the only sacrifice for you as well as for me. Don't steal my trademark gesture. I'm gonna have to copyright this sometime of a physical nature, as I put great emphasis on like making the physical gesture, to say you or me, you know. Whereas Christ went to the cross of Calvary for that. If anybody would have professed faith in him, regardless of race, walk of life, gender, age, there you would have that fire insurance for the lake of fire, damn hell, as he himself is the only way into the kingdom of heaven. I don't care what Oprah Winfrey says, or even the late supposed so-called Reverend Billy Graham, who had started out all right for a minute there before, during the last years of his life, he adopted the Oprah Winfrey one-liner, saying that all roads lead to heaven, being of which is unscriptural or, you know, blasphemous, you know. I mean, you can believe that lie if you want to, and then you'll wake up with your eyes looking into the fires of damn hell once we would cross on over and don't have that blood sacrifice of Christ's salvation upon and within your soul, because God is not to be mocked. What you shall reap, and you will be burning forever in the lake of fire damn hell to be tortured and terrorized by the devil and the demons, compared to how we as believers in God will be across that great divide that separates heaven from hell, and come to like-minded believers in the presence of God and his angels, compared to what would happen to those others, as I was saying, who choose to continue to reject so great a salvation, being of the only way that you could become a citizen in the kingdom of heaven. You all take care and be safe. We out. Peace.